My name is Doyle and I'm the Ecar Ambassador for the East Cork area. I applied and I sent in a video of what I do at home and my environmentally friendly lifestyle, so they loaned me the car for 3 months. I'm a primary school teacher and I live in a housing estate in Killa village in East Cork, and I'm married with 2 boys, 2 small boys, so I needed a car that would get me to and from work, get me to the shop, get me visiting friends and family, and a car that I can put my buggy in and with my 2 kids basically. I got the Ecar just before Christmas and it only took me about 15 minutes to get used to driving it because it's so easy. I have an Audi, which is a wonderful car, but it's extremely heavy to drive in comparison to the electric car. And of course there's no clutch in the electric car, so it's really easy to drive and you don't find yourself as tired after journeys. It's also very zippy, and it's a neat car, so I'm able to drop the kids over and back to school, whereas with the Audi I would find it impossible because it's so big. So this car actually suits me more, and I'm hoping that when I get my own electric car that I'll be going on long distance journeys with it and it'll meet all my needs. The charging is mainly done at home, most of it's done at home, and I charge up in places like this Topaz station here, a 20-minute fast charge. This car is actually a prototype, so the new modern electric cars go even further. So this doesn't even have a realistic range because it's a 2010 model. The new ones would have anywhere between 160 and 200 range. The electrician came to install a small little box and a small little switch box as well inside the house. He was very neat and he was very quick. It took between an hour and a half, and he was very professional, cleaned up after himself and raring to go. It's quite simple because it's just simply a 7-pin plug, and it's no more complicated than that. And it's quite a neat box, so it just goes underneath my letterbox and that's it. Doesn't cause any trouble. Running an electric car is much cheaper at the moment than running a petrol or diesel car. They figured it was about 1/3 of the price, but now they're looking into it, they now think it's about 1/10 of the price the more they look at the research. So it's a very cost-effective mode of transport, and hopefully when I get my car I'll see real savings. The tax is also at the moment the lowest tax band, and in some countries you don't even pay any tax on an electric car, but I don't think that's the case here. So altogether, even though the initial price is very expensive, with the grant, with the cheap electricity to run it, and with the lower tax, it's actually much more cost effective than one would expect, and very comparative to, or very competitive I should say, to a petrol car. I'm supporting mixture mode because this car is a realistic way to drive into the future. It's clean, there's no reverb in the car, it's silent, it's a more enjoyable driving experience. The lack of greenhouse gases, the lack of noise pollution would basically radically change our lives, especially in urban settings, and would open up cities and towns everywhere to a whole different lifestyle of lack of noise and lack of pollution, and I absolutely love it. And if you mix this with a folding bike, you have a perfect lifestyle with your electric vehicle. I said to a friend that if last June you would have told me that I would be driving around in an electric car, I wouldn't have believed you. But here I am, and it has become reality somehow or other, and I'm hoping to make it my daily reality. It's quieter, it's nicer, it's easier. I think there's everything going for it, and I can't wait to be a lifetime ambassador for electric cars. Thank you.